So nice to be here with you today. There's two things I wanted to talk about today, and that's competition and luck. And I grew up as an athlete, and then in my 20s just kind of got tired of competing all the time. So kind of quit competing. And just recently have kind of gotten the urge not to compete again. I was thinking about what is it that I really want, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just play, and it doesn't matter if I win or lose. And I thought, no, I want to win.
Well, which drum did you beat through all that competition? I want to win or I want to lose. In other words, that's
Right.
logical, isn't it?
Yes.
And why not? In other words, why not choose what feels best?
Right. And so then I thought, well, maybe what I want to be able to do now is just play and win instead of compete and win. And so it's this whole thing about competition and what is that?
We think part of what's happening with you as a result of what you've been hearing and exploring and discovering through your own life experience. We brushed upon this very lightly earlier when we say, if every consciousness has the ability and the right to ask, and source energy is answering every point of consciousness, then when you think about it, there really is no competition. The universe expands in proportion to the desires of the perceivers who launch the desires. There's no limit to the amount of energy or source or expansion that can come forth. It is proportionate to the asking. So the only discomfort that ever comes is when two or more individuals decide that there is one prize that they are going to squabble over.
Right.
Because in reality, anybody that asks for anything has the ability to receive it, because the universe hasn't been divided up energy-wise or value-wise or resource-wise to only go to these and not to those. Everyone has equal access to it, you see. Mm-hmm. So when you look at it from the standpoint that there is no competition, then you realize that your work is not to beat another on the tennis court or to beat another on the racetrack. Your work is to get into alignment with your own desires. In other words, the competition feeling, if there is any, is about aligning you with you. Mm-hmm. It isn't about beating someone else.
Right.
And so the athlete on the basketball court who excels is one who gets into the zone, is one who focuses upon what he desires and does not give much thought otherwise. It's not an easy thing in competition. You have to stop arguing for your limitations and start watching for your opportunities, because they are everywhere and you are deserving of them. Good time for a segment of refreshment.
Thank you.
We are complete.